Did you know that Royal Antwerp won their first Champions League game against Barcelona? That's right, folks. The 2023 Champions League saw a real David versus Goliath scenario, with Royal Antwerp, the underdogs, taking on the Titans of Barcelona. This was a game that had everyone's attention, if not for the expected result, then for the love of the beautiful game. Now, Barcelona, a name that resonates with football enthusiasts globally, is a team known for its stellar performances and consistent victories. They've got a history of leaving opponents in the dust, making their mark in the annals of football history time and time again. On the other hand, we have Royal Antwerp, a team that had yet to taste victory in the Champions League. They entered the game with hopes high but expectations low. The world watched, expecting to see a predictable game with Barcelona taking the lead. But here's the thing about football. It's as much a game of skill as it is of luck and sheer determination. And on that fateful day, Royal Antwerp showed us just that, turning the tables on the giants of Barcelona in a stunning display of grit and tenacity. So how did this surprising turn of events unfold? Let's delve into the match. The match started off in Barcelona's favor. The Catalan giants, known for their intricate passing and possession-based play, quickly asserted their dominance on the field. They controlled the ball with precision, making it difficult for Royal Antwerp to get a foothold in the game. In the early minutes, it looked as though Barcelona was going to cruise to another victory, as they have done so many times before in their storied history. But Royal Antwerp, despite being the underdogs, showed grit and resilience. They held their defensive lines firm, thwarting Barcelona's attempts to break through. It was a game of cat and mouse, with Barcelona constantly probing and Antwerp resolutely defending. There were a few nervous moments for the Belgian side, but their goalkeeper stood strong, making a couple of crucial saves to keep the scoreline at 0. As the half progressed, Antwerp started to find their rhythm. They began to counterattack, using their speed and agility to unsettle Barcelona. Though they didn't manage to score, they were successful in creating a few promising opportunities. The first half was a tactical battle, with both sides showing their strengths and weaknesses. It was clear that while Barcelona held the upper hand, Antwerp was not going down without a fight. As the halftime whistle blew, no one could have predicted what was about to happen. The second half of the match was where the magic happened. As the teams returned to the pitch, the air was alive with anticipation. Barcelona was leading, but Royal Antwerp wasn't about to go down without a fight. The defining moment came when Royal Antwerp's striker, with a swift glide of the ball, broke through Barcelona's defense, stunning the crowd and the players alike. The ball found the back of the net and ignited a roar from the home crowd. The equalizer had been scored and the match was back in the balance. The game continued with a heightened sense of urgency, both teams striving for the upper hand. Barcelona, despite their previous dominance, seemed to be losing their footing, while Antwerp, fueled by their equalizer, pressed on. The final blow came in the dying minutes of the game. A corner kick for Antwerp led to a scramble in front of Barcelona's goal. Amidst the chaos, an Antwerp player managed to get a foot on the ball, sending it spiraling into the net. The crowd erupted, the players on the field were shocked, and the home team had taken the lead. The final whistle blew, and the reality of what had just happened started to sink in. The underdogs, Royal Antwerp, had managed to turn the tables on one of the world's most formidable teams. The players, drenched in sweat and joy, hugged each other, their faces a mix of disbelief and triumph. The crowd, their cheers echoing around the stadium, celebrated the historic moment. And just like that, against all odds, Antwerp had clinched their first ever Champions League victory. The final whistle marked a historic moment for Antwerp. As the echoes of the referee's whistle faded, the reality of the victory began to set in. The Antwerp players, awash with a mix of exhaustion and exhilaration, embraced, their faces alight with the glow of triumph. The coaches could hardly contain their pride, their satisfaction evident in every congratulatory handshake and pat on the back. The fans, in a state of euphoric disbelief, erupted into a chorus of cheers, their voices carrying the weight of a victory that had seemed so distant. The streets of Antwerp would undoubtedly be alive with celebration, each fan carrying a piece of this momentous victory with them. In the grand scheme of football, this victory signifies more than just 3 points in a group stage match. It's a testament to the spirit of the game, the unpredictability that makes it so captivating. It's a reminder that underdogs can triumph, that giants can stumble, and that every match carries the potential for surprise. For Antwerp, this victory is a beacon of hope, a sign of what they are capable of achieving. It's a boost of confidence, a moment of glory to hold on to as they navigate the challenging waters of the Champions League. It's a story they will tell for years to come, a memory etched into the fabric of their club's history. Looking back at the match, the key takeaways are clear. Antwerp's determination, their resilience in the face of a formidable opponent, and their ability to seize the moment when it mattered most, all contributed to their historic win. This match serves as a reminder that in football, as in life, anything is possible. Until next time, keep the passion alive.